Next, let's move on to audio recorders. I was playing with lots of them and I kind of boiled it down to three that I really like. I had like maybe six or seven that I tried playing with yesterday, and they have some weaknesses and trade-offs and all of that. I think for me, when I'm looking at an audio recorder, for example, I want to look at the ease of use. I don't want complicated apps. You guys know me. I'm a simple man, simple guy. I like apps that are simple, easy to use. It's not that I'm lazy or anything like that, but I'm just always looking out for the other guy out there who may not have the ability or the knowledge that I have about these things. So I'm looking at things from that viewpoint. Is it easy for the average Joe out there to be able to use? And that's one of the focus that I focus on, regardless of the super duper stuff that some of these things come with the worlds, whistles and bells, or bells and whistles, whichever way you say it. Usually I don't get swept by those things. I'm looking about the ease of use. And for me, it boils down to three. I got the easy voice recorder, I got the ASR, and the high Q MP3 recorder. Those are the three that I kind of focus on most yesterday after trying like five other ones. These three are the ones that stand out to me. Guys, how about you guys? Sally, which one is your favorite, or which ones tend to be the favorites that you use the most?
Well, I was a user of IQ for a long time, but then I'm using Easy Voice Recorder for the recent times because it's also available in the watch. So this is a really good plus for Easy Voice Recorder, and the UI is really straightforward. I love that I can use different formats, even FLAC. So this is a great plus for Easy Voice Recorder. I got the ASR too. Like I'm really using it sometimes, but since it's on the watch, Easy Voice Recorder is the one for me, I guess.
That's a very important feature you mentioned there with the Easy Voice Recorder. I like that feature, and besides the fact that the UI is clean, it's easy to get to. It has so much similarities with the ASR, for example. I think one feature, though, that's missing from the ASR is that watch support. At least I don't see one while I was playing with it. I want to say that I think that the ASR UI is a little bit more cluttered when you compare it to the Easy Voice Recorder. However, there's one plus, though, that the ASR has going for it that the Easy Voice Recorder does not. And I'm talking about that Bluetooth headset support. So, for example, yeah, it's not going to sound that great, but at least you can be speaking from 50 feet away with your phone somewhere out there.
That's right. Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Right. So when you're recording with your watch using Easy Voice Recorder, when your recording is down, immediately you see that on your phone, like it's there and synchronized. This is really good from Easy Voice Recorder. So
yeah, so where the headset isn't available for Easy Voice Recorder, the watch supplements. Yet not everyone has a watch, but most everyone has a Bluetooth headset, right? So I don't know. Frankly, John, how about you? Which one do you think? I know you probably say you use your Samsung recorder, but these two, I know you have both, right? Or maybe all three that I mentioned, including HiQ.
I guess my vote is for Audio Lab, but I'm fine being in the minority here. It's kind of the opposite of what you describe. It's kind of like it's a very advanced app and it can do a lot, but it does have a simple sound recorder mode in it, and that's what I use for my recordings, and it's worked fine for me. So I don't have the experience that you guys have with all these other recording apps. So I'm just voting for that because it's what I know, but I'm fine to lose the vote.
Karen girl, how about you?
it's easy to guess. I will go for ASR. I will admit it, I'm subjective here, because I have been a user of ASR for maybe 11 years or 12 years. So it's an app that I have used so much, and I've been in contact with the developer for for several regarding several issues, and so it's something that I really like, and I know that the dev actually considers accessibility. But one thing I like about ASR, other than that it is my favorite, just because it's my favorite, is that it has the recording profiles. I don't know if Easy Voice Recorder has this. I think no. The point of the profiles is that you can create several profiles with different settings, and you can switch between them. So, for example, you set one for like MP3 and stereo, for example, another one for like maybe WAV and mono, another one for internal recording. However, internal recording is ruined with Android 16 because now you have to select the app that you want to use, and that you want to use, like the audio that the app that its audio should be captured, and it's not working. Actually, I tried it with YouTube, and it was giving me like seriously bad times, because it was like having an echo and indefinite repeating on some of the things that were playing, and it was really terrible. So it didn't work. But before, it used to work well. Anyway, internal recording is there if you want to include it. So the point is that you can create profiles, and then you can select the profile that you want, and you use it, and then you can switch whenever you want to. And I'm I'm the opposite. If I want to say, I'm the opposite of Warren, because I like the recorder to be customizable as much as possible. Yeah, I like it to work out of the box, but I also like to have a lot of customizations, and ASR has this capability. You are able to customize it, so you have so many options to deal with. And the Bluetooth recording that you were talking about, I use it only for one reason, which is to test Bluetooth earbuds. So usually I just enable this option and record via ASR, and then I'm always disappointed with the microphone quality, and then I go back to stopping the Bluetooth recording. So, but yeah, it's a good feature. I want to say that Audiolab does also a good job, but Audiolab is not an audio recorder. It's just an audio suite. Let's say it has a lot of other features, and I don't think that it's easy to just to start the app and start recording quickly. Yeah, you can move the recording feature, but for example, if you are dealing with a dedicated recorder like ASR, for example, if you are a pro user, it's just easy to add a shortcut to your home screen, and then this shortcut, when you press it, it starts recording immediately, and when you press it again, it stops recording immediately. I don't think that Audiolab has this feature. I don't know what about Easy Voice Recorder, but this one is also a good one for those people who just need to start recording quickly without needing to go into the app and pressing the record button.
Yeah, the Easy Voice Recorder does have that capability as well, that you could just add something to the home screen and just get started there. Talking about Audiolab that you mentioned, another one that I also was playing with that was there before Audiolab, and it's in that same category, like it has just about everything, converters and all different sorts of things, is Timbre, Timbre. It's another one. So those two would be in a class of their own. They have all sorts of tools, but like you said, the problem, or it's not a problem necessarily, but you have to find what you're looking for. It just lots. They just do everything under the sun. And so if you're someone that wants a tool that you can get whatever that you want from there and convert something, I think either Easy Voice Recorder or ASR. I don't remember which of the two. I think it's Easy Voice Recorder. Has something that you can even do video, convert something to video. Sally, remember? I think it's Easy Voice Recorder that has that. I don't think it's ASR that has that feature. So your vote goes for ASR, Karine. I know I'm not going to vote for neither Audiolab nor Timber. So it leaves me down to either voting for Easy Voice Recorder or ASR. And I'm kind of torn between the two. To be honest, they are similar in several ways that it makes it highly, virtually impossible to choose which one. I feel like if I choose the other, I'm kind of doing the other one a disservice. And yet in the same breath, I have to choose one. So I think because of the Bluetooth support, I will choose ASR. Sally?
Well, for the word support, I'll go with Easy Voice Recorder.
So we'll say the ASR has the first place and Easy Voice Recorder has the second place. And it depends on the person. It may be that Easy Voice Recorder is the one that one prefers. But so we got those two as a top one.
And
top one.
Audiolab.
And Audiolab.
Audiolab is third place.
Audiolab. I'll put HiQ3 in the third place. Sally and
I did want to
Karine.
mention something about Audiolab though, because
Yeah.
Green brought it up. You used to be able to arrange the tiles that you want in the positions you want, but they've updated it recently, like within the past few months. And now the way it works is they're organized by sections, but the first section is what you frequently use. So whatever, like if you do use it to record a lot, the first button in the app will be record, and then whatever other modes you use, like I use it a lot for converting audio to video for YouTube, so that's the first button for me, but it does keep track of like what you use the most and keeps them near the top, so it is a little bit easier to find what you want than it used to be.
Karine and Sally, what do you think about the third place? For me, I'll vote for HiQ MP3 player.
I'll go for Audiolab because HiQ is not reliable when it comes to updates. They just go to sleep they hibernate for about maybe 3 years, and then they come up with a new version. So no, I'll go with Audiolab because it's a good one. Okay, there are features that don't work as they should, but actually it's still a good app for some things, like when you want to do some things, and including, of course, recording.
Sally?
Yeah, Audiolab is really, really a better one in terms of stability, let's say.
Yeah, and frequent updates. So we got first place ASR, second place Easy Voice Recorder, third place Audiolab, and HiQ in the fourth place. And maybe we'll throw Timber in the fifth place because it's so similar to, if you like Audiolab, you may also like that one. So those are the awards that we have. But like we said, though, you could choose something else.
Speaking of Timber, I thought that they're gone by the wind, but I can see that they updated it recently. So that's a great one.
Oh yeah, no, they are not gone with the wind. They're still there. So, and another good thing, though, most especially the first two that we mentioned, the ASR and the Easy Voice Recorder. These guys have been there, I think maybe as early as 2010 or 2011, somewhere in there for sure. And so, I mean, this ain't their first rodeos. They've been there for the longest time. So if there's any Android faithfuls, these two are. They've been there holding down the fort for all this while. So I think they deserve these positions that we give them.
One thing I want to mention is that ASR is developed by the same developer who develops the ACR phone, which is one of the favorite apps, I think, among blind people. So, including me, I think I'm the one who brought this one to attention.
Well, Karine, ACR is great, but they should hear us out. They should bring the actions.
Yeah, at least we tried, actually. We got a promise, but it wasn't fulfilled,
So,
but
you
it's
know,
still a good
I
one.
was using ACR, I remember, for a long time, but since Samsung phone has the actions, I'm back to Samsung dialer.
Yeah, but can you switch? I mean, can you do an automatic switch between speaker and earpiece?
No, it doesn't work, but yeah. Since I'm using the confused screen reader, I can have gestures.
Oh, I forgot that one.
Yeah. you guys didn't buy
He's
your
now
one.
confused. He's back to the confusion. I'm so sorry. But seriously, those guys have great apps, and ACR Dialer is a great app if one is looking for a third-party dialer, for example. And it does a lot of stuff, doesn't it? Besides just doing the acting as the dialer, it records your voice calls, right, during a phone call. And I think that's one of its biggest features, isn't it?
It no longer works because of Google. Well, you
Oh.
can still install the helper service, which is an accessibility service from the Galaxy Store if you're on a Samsung, or I don't know where it is also located on what stores, but if you're on a Samsung, you can install it from the Galaxy Store. However, it doesn't work most of the time, so you have to test it and see. But from the Google Play Store, it's impossible to include the service. So for that reason, the version on the Google Play Store doesn't include the accessibility service that they used before to do the recording.
But it does have a gesture that you can quickly switch between the earpiece and the speaker mode on the phone, right? I think this is one of the things that some of our people looking for, putting their phone calls on the speaker. I mean, I don't want my phone call on the speaker, but if it has
but
an easy
like,
way to do it, I think that's really good.
some of the Chinese phones already have those in their dialer apps. Like, I was using Xiaomi some time ago, it had it. I had LG, it had it, and I guess OnePlus also has it.
Yeah, so that's good. But at least we have this as a standalone app in
Yeah.
the event that one doesn't have any of those phones. This is something that they could use if they are looking for that functionality.